convenient. We risk our integrity and the integrity of.
现在江湖飘哪有不爱招呼江湖啊？我们下面一起，我是当朝驸马蒋罔正啊。今天是2024年的3月20号啊，现在澳洲东部时间上午几点钟？我都不知道几点钟啊，上午的大概9点多啊。上午的9点20分啊，这里是纽绍斯沃斯和维多利亚的这个交界啊。那个啊，这个习近平的奴才啊，王毅串访澳大利亚啊，这个抗议活动期间，我早上想撞他车，没撞到，他妈了个逼！我去前门撞他了，我儿子太正人君子了，结果这混蛋他妈从后门溜了啊，从后门溜了，很好玩啊，很好玩。好多的人都来了，很多来了，好多的人。现在法轮功社区啊，还没有彻底来。啊，法轮功社区还没有彻底来。啊。主要我看是西藏人、新疆人在唱主场啊。
Do you not disagree with the Chinese government on the genocide of the Tibetans? Do you not disagree on the genocide of the Uyghurs?
哎，李默。Do you not
disagree on those things with the Chinese government? Is it in our national interest to go back to a peaceful use of the Pakistan
It's really open his self.
What's your name?
More.
More.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Kerry. I know Chin Chin and Dr. Feng Chongyi. I know Feng, yeah.
那个维尼呢？
I also know Chin Chin. It's a different group, right? FDC is different. But I also belong to PEN. PEN International is the human rights for imprisoned writers. PEN. There is Uyghur PEN, PEN. Very important organization. Yeah? There is Uyghur PEN, Tibetan PEN, Hong Kong PEN, Taipei PEN. There is Chinese PEN. There is independent Chinese PEN. Right? Many. But there is Uyghur PEN. So I've been in like United Nations for Imprisoned Writers Congress.
Hello. 你帮他 translate 一下。维尼啊，你帮他 translate 一下。Okay. Sorry, his English very poor. I only listen a little.
Just research. Investigate.
Sorry, wait he translate.
I will write it for you.
唔洗手，隻手又好有用㗎。Okay, you have to free your hands. Okay, remember free your hands.
你帮他 translate 一下吧。然后等会
造型可以了。
然后等会你走过来，你们走到这里。
但是人家呢，
最近怎么样？
不欢迎他。
谁啊？
因为呢，他们一换这么。
齐家镇不换。
不是养老院的医院里面。
啊！现在什么情况？等会我跟你聊。
那个。
And that is a shameful thing to be doing. We should see freedom for thought, for religion, for culture, and a continuation of respect for the Tibetan culture. The ACT Greens stand with you, as do my Greens colleagues here in the Federal Parliament, in your efforts to highlight the situation in Tibet, to demand respect to human rights in Tibet. My colleague, Senator Janet Rice, asked me to give her apologies today. I saw her just last night. She was sorry she couldn't be here today, but they're busy on the Hill. As many of you may know, Senator Rice,
They have Chinese books and that's Chinese. They have been shot at one Congress in 2014. They followed the
这个怎么弄一下吗？不是，我拿过去，万一他的话，他们用的少。Sorry. Sorry.
We are deeply concerned with China's continued occupation of Tibet, and we are concerned that the occupation of Tibet will fail to be raised as an issue with the Chinese Foreign Minister today. It is vital that Australia's Foreign Minister, when she meets the Foreign Minister today, talks about Tibet. To not do so is to sweep it under the carpet. You cannot ignore these issues when you're meeting people. You have to be willing to raise these important issues, to have the disagreement, and to make sure that we are standing in solidarity as a nation with the people of Tibet. I can assure you my Greens colleagues will do their best to put this on the radar, and we hope that Penny Wong will do it today to make the point that human rights are universal. You cannot stand for human rights when it's convenient. You must stand for human rights at all times. When it's uncomfortable, when it makes friction, so you must stand. We demand respect for human rights.
啊，默默，啊好，他的那个东西一定吸引白人注意，中文说清楚了，英文又说清楚了，对吧？老高支持冯崇义老师啊，释放杨恒军是吧？嗯。冯老师呢？
上厕所去了。
结果还是冯老师最，你看别提了去，就那些大咖他们都没人了。
我刚才跟他讲
啊，
我想考完了以后晚上一起吃饭
啊，
他想他要赶回去
啊，
因为那个香港的学生
啊，
香港有个活动
啊。
And others arrested. They were protesting for their land or protesting for their homes. China is going to build yet another hydropower dam that will destroy their entire village, including Buddhist monasteries that have been in Tibet for centuries. Centuries-old Buddhist monasteries with precious religious and murals and Tibetan Buddhist religious things. And this is disgusting. China has no respect for Tibetan culture. They've got no respect for Tibetan history. They've got no respect for Tibetan Buddhism, no respect for Tibetan language, and they are actively trying to destroy them. But we here care about Tibet. We here care about the future of Tibetans. And we know that Penny Wong needs to raise these issues with Wang Yi when she meets him today. In Tibet right now, as we mentioned, Tibetan children are being separated from their families. Up to 1 million Tibetan children are being separated from their families.
冯老师受到你的影响，你看。
你的感觉那个。
他们没有做一个条件，那可能挺低的，大概
And Penny Wong does know this. She met with the Foreign Minister who told her these things. So she needs to raise this with Wang.
Are you allowed to speak to media?
The Chinese government have made it clear that they're going to be here in the future selection of the Dalai Lama. They are going to interfere in this process, and we know that because they've already kidnapped the Panjim Lama, and they're already interfering in the selection of other High Lamas. So Chinese government is going to interfere in the future with the selection of the Dalai Lama, and this will be raised by the Australian government with Wang Yi today.
我们今年有2个大的活动，一个是那个青年流亡政府的这个奠基，很多人会来到，我会通知你。还有一个是那个民运图书馆的这个。那个，你到时候一起来啊！我会打你电话，我有你电话。你这头发压力很大，头发白得很厉害。大姐身体好一点没有？你去看，最近有去过吗？圣诞节怎么样？现在
speaks about it with Wang Yi today. The Australian government has been briefed about the human rights situation in Tibet. We've been briefing them constantly about the human rights situation in Tibet, and they cannot claim that they don't know. So it is time for them to act.